What's going on, guys? My name's Thomas. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm the CEO of my own company, Date While You Wait, as well as an owner of a bow tie line called Be Great Bow Ties.
Hey guys, my name is Joe. I'm a search tech. Let's talk.
Hi guys, my name is Jen. I am the owner of the Instagram Gentrification and I teach 6th graders math.
Hi everyone, my name is Christine and I work for New York City Housing Authority. I live in Brooklyn, New York.
Hey, what's up? I'm Sean Neon. I'm an artist. I'm from Corona, Queens, rep Brooklyn, and also South Florida.
Hi everyone, I'm Mel's and I'm a shade queen. So it was just, I guess, a crazy or deranged ex-boyfriend of a teacher who went on a rampage. Husband. It was her husband or ex-husband?
No, they didn't get divorced yet.
Oh, so it was her husband. I don't know what transpired prior, but he showed up to her school, she's a teacher, and walked into the classroom, I think, shot her and another student, and then killed himself.
Freak. Coward.
Wow.
What grade did
That's
you
crazy.
I think she was the elementary school teacher. I'm not too sure.
Was that the video where you just saw the kids getting shot at and they were hiding into the desk?
I don't think there was any video footage of this.
Okay, so
I'm not
that's
too sure. No, this just happened like what, 2 weeks ago?
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what state. Was it Virginia? I forgot what state it was.
Something.
But yeah,
Virginia's a state
I
that
heard about that.
it was in the current events of that, and then the Facebook shooting, and then Aaron Hernandez. Like it all kind of happened back to back. Yeah. So within the last week or two.
Why doesn't the Facebook shooting have more, like, publicity than that? I feel like that's
Yeah, that's pretty
more
important.
That's in front of a child, like a classroom of children.
I think the Facebook was more like crazy because everyone saw it. Like we just had to hear about it, but everybody was watching that.
there was footage of it, and then it continued. It
I saw
wasn't.
the Facebook one, yeah.
And then we lost him. At least we know the other guy was dead.
It wasn't something that just happened and it was just the end of it. It like transpired for for a long period of time, a couple of days, couple of hours.
Which
Trying
one?
to figure out the Facebook thing. The Facebook
Oh yeah,
shooting.
especially the simple fact that he showed up at a drive-thru for chicken nuggets. I think that's where it was like, what?
Wait, how do you know what he got?
That's what
That's
they
what
said.
he
He
said.
ordered chicken
That's
nuggets.
Yeah, he placed the order at McDonald's.
A 20 piece.
Oh,
I know.
okay, that's filling.
Yeah, he placed an order at McDonald's and they
They recognized him.
they automatically let him. They basically told him, "Hey, we're gonna prolong your order," without telling him that essentially, and he had to wait until that was
I think
done.
he did that because he knew he was gonna
Yeah,
die.
he knew it
So
was
it's
the
like,
end.
oh, let me do my last meal kind of thing, but didn't really get it.
But 20 piece though? I would have got a little more.
Yeah.
For fries?
Right. Milkshake.
Wild out.
Sweet tea.
Some Big Mac sauce on the side
Yeah.
to dip it in.
Last supper.
I mean, I think he wanted to be. I think what it was before he actually killed himself, he wanted to blame someone else
Yeah, that's
and give her guilt, because now that he's dead and this innocent man is dead, like that person is forever traumatized. Like she's gonna always feel like he killed someone off of because of me or whatever the case may be. So he just wanted to, mess her life up.
But you can tell he was doing that because he, forced the old man to serenade. Like
Right.
saying, because of this person,
I
I'm gonna
actually
take
haven't
you
seen
out.
the footage.
And to answer
Yeah,
your
it's
question
crazy.
as far as were there signs, I feel in the beginning, of course, there's no signs of insanity. If the person doesn't expose certain things that you can tolerate and not tolerate. But once you see the signs and you're just like, all right, this is enough. I'm breaking up with you, and just like with the wife and
I think when it becomes unbearable, then it's like I'm gonna step back out of this. But there's
but maybe
things
not
that
to
people
that.
do that are eyebrow raisers. Where
And
they're like,
yeah.
is this motherfucker really crazy?
But
Or
maybe
is
not
he
to that
trying?
extreme where they would do something like that though. I don't think we as humans would never see that far into being with someone that you love so much or so many years, and then you're just like, oh my God.
But it seems
You're
like
very
she had,
capable of,
I could beg to differ.
No,
it
yeah.
seemed like she had a lot of nice stuff to say about him.
Well, I didn't hear about that. I didn't see
Oh,
that part.
I didn't hear the follow-up on
Yeah,
that.
she
I
was
didn't
like,
hear that.
he was a great guy. I love
think she just
him.
didn't wanna
Please
look
give us
stupid.
our privacy. But it's like he's going around murdering. You should now, if there were signs, say like,
Yeah.
I did see it. I didn't know it would get this far, but she had nothing bad to say.
That was so weird.
Yeah.
Maybe he brainwashed her.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet that there were signs, but she ignored it because she loved him so much.
What
So
are
why'd
the
she
signs?
leave him?
So she ignored the
What
signs.
are the signs? Like if we're speaking of signs, of,
Behavioral, like
like
Flipping tables.
like what?
That's
wouldn't indicate
That's not factual.
That's,
I mean,
that's like an
what is
extreme
a-
sign.
What is a factual
Or realistic.
sign? Yeah.
I mean, like you can tell like someone's mood is always down. They're
Okay.
always negative, or
I-
you know, when you approach someone or you ask them about something, their views are just outrageous. I mean,
but I run into a lot of people that are depressed
Yeah.
throughout their day, seasonal things, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Some
exactly.
people
They're
are
crazy.
just because of the weather,
They
you
don't
know what I
have a
mean?
job.
So
well, if you're
can't
completely
what is a
depressed with
sign?
the weather, that's
No,
a
but
problem.
you know what? In
I can't
the
cry
UK,
if it's
in the
raining.
UK, they have a very high suicide
Yes,
rate
yes,
yep.
because of the weather,
Yep.
and it always rains in the UK. So, what are signs that?
Well, why not move?
No, but I'm saying like in general, like
I know.
what are those signs?
And just like
Excessive calling, back to back to back. That's
no, I've
yeah.
had that, and no one has killed someone.
No.
You don't
Like,
know.
I've been
She's
with-
like,
No,
I've called
okay,
excessive
that is a sign that somebody is crazy. If they can call you
I called
back,
my drug dealer multiple times,
But-
but that's not because I'm crazy. That's it's because I'm an addict. I just want to state this: everyone is capable of murdering someone.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
100. You can pick up a gun at any moment and shoot someone in the blink of an eye. So I don't. Signs of being depressed
that
and all those
doesn't
things,
justify it.
there's no signs for that. I mean, there might be like throughout history of childhood behaviors and shit like that, but it's
Patterns,
not,
not
yeah,
signs.
patterns,
Patterns.
but I feel like it's a pattern, not a sign. Like
but do those go hand in hand?
if I don't know.
I'm just thinking
Honestly.
it's bigger than just signs. It's mental health, right, and
He just-
lifestyle.
right.
So depending on like how he grew up, depending on their relationship, like we don't have any of those facts, so we
Yeah.
don't know what that looked like. But they could have had her in their relationship. They could have had problem. To her, something could have been a small problem. To him, it could have been huge, and that's why it caused him to act. Because like you were saying, when we hear her side of the story, it doesn't seem like this guy was
Exactly.
he was a normal
Wow,
guy.
I didn't even know she said
Um,
that.
Yeah.
either.
But can someone
Roll it.
really flip? Like, can you really be A-okay
Yeah.
and then just flip like that? Is that possible?
Absolutely.
Emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Just like they say, emotions are temporary.
Yeah, of course.
It happened, you didn't, you're like,
I definitely.
Why'd
Like
I
for an
do that?
example, like if you, I've read of a lot of cases, of someone walking in on their partner, cheating on them in the act, and they've killed that person, both of them in the moment. And by law, if you have a weapon on you and you just happen to kill both of them, that's considered a crime of passion. But if you walk away from seeing that situation and grab your gun, you're just mad and you shoot them, you're
Murder.
going to go to jail. That's murder. That's premeditated murder.
Yep.
So
Snap.
yeah, it's the person's feelings. Like if it's so deep. Like I don't know.
Well, it's mental health. Everybody's
Anyways.
different. Everybody's different.
Everyone's different.
Everybody has a different
Right.
button if you push it.
Yeah.
You know, like you said, anybody can shoot anybody in the blink. I definitely agree. I just think at the end of the day, you have to know the person, your family member, you know, lover, whatever the case may be. You have to know them. And if you feel like they need help, get them the help.
But from what y'all are saying, you don't really know someone because you guys are saying like it could flip any moment based on emotion.
Right, like I feel like I agree. I understand where you're coming from, but I still feel like
There's
that's not
signs.
necessarily true because there has to be something. Like you know when you have a friend that's a little bit more aggressive, that's a loose cannon, that's more like, you know, if a chick don't talk to him on the street, fuck you then bitch. But then you know you have that friend that a chick don't talk to on the street and he just keep pushing. Not to say that person says fuck you then bitch is going to kill somebody,
Right.
but that's a sign that he's emotionally unstable. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So that's what I.
Necessarily.
If someone's a-
it's literally a chemical imbalance, and it's how somebody decides to outwardly show
Right.
that has nothing to do with anything.
I think so.
No, there are people who are aggressive who will be the first person to respond to somebody like being hurt.
Mhm.
So like it has literally it's a chemical imbalance. It has nothing to do with how a personality is.
With what Triana was saying, it's very on topic because with a chemical imbalance, your different emotions release a different chemical in your brain throughout your body. So if you're feeling a certain emotion, like happiness, your brain is gonna release that chemical. So you're going to be happy, but if you're so hurt, if you feel a certain way, that chemical is going to release in your brain, and it's going to cause you to react a certain way that you didn't plan out. It just, that's the way your
What
brain
you're saying
works.
is, but what you're saying, not to get like too specific on just this one thing. Some people are sad, some people are mad. People react differently, right?
Right.
And I'm okay with that, but I'm saying when you are the type of person that reacts negatively to everything that happens negative to you and you don't know how to handle that, that type of person isn't going to be able to handle when there are downs in their lives,
Right.
because they don't know how to be emotionally stable. They react aggressively, they react with anger.
A friend of mine actually ended up committing suicide. It was all over the news. He was walking around the city, black dude, and his name was Terrell Shaw, walking around the city harassing Asian women. So he was walking around hitting Asian women, like punching them in their face, literally just asking them like, hey, I would like to take you out. And they'd be like, nah, and just literally like punch them in the face or throw something at them. And I read about it, I was reading an article about myself, and then like, when I got to the next article, it was about him. So I hit him up, couldn't find him anywhere. And like 2 or 3 days later, I found out that he committed suicide, he hung himself. And come to find out, he kept trying, he was upset because he kept trying to connect with Asian women for whatever reason.
And they
wasn't
weren't.
showing him love, yeah. And what's so crazy is I saw him 3 weeks prior, we had dinner, and it was me, him, and he introduced me to the Asian woman he was with.
Really?
Like, and they weren't dating, they just were friends. And it's so weird, like when I think about it, I'm like, to this point, like you never know chemical imbalances, you never know what's going on in people's lives.
So how was he before?
aggressive?
Yeah, like what type of person was he?
He was never aggressive, but he was always super weird to me. Like he was just
Something
he was just mellow.
right.
He would like I'll be sitting, we'll be like eating dinner, and he'd be like, yo, I see like I see something behind your head, and I'd be like, bro, like what? Like what's up?
And you
Yeah.
chose to ignore that. If you ignore the
That's what I'm
sign.
saying. People ignore signs
I did.
all the time.
You did.
I did
You
ignore
did.
it, yeah. I did.
Something about his body language was off to you. And
But it wasn't off in a threatening way.
no, but I didn't say it was threatening. It just
It's
was
a
off.
sign.
It just didn't seem
Absolutely.
like that's a sign.
I had a friend that grew up with someone, and anyway, long story short, it was a friend of a friend, and he killed his baby mom's lover, like her fiance. He killed him, and he stabbed her, and they had a child together. So like that situation of the signs and stuff, I never thought that he would like,
Why did he do this again?
because I guess he felt some type of way because of her fiance involvement with their child. The child would call him dad and stuff, so he had a problem with that. And I can see that, and like just trying not to include him in his child's life in very passive aggressive ways. And he bought a knife from Walmart, went to her
Good old
house,
Walmart.
stabbed her, and she was pregnant, stabbed her, stabbed her fiance, and he was in the military, so that made it even worse for him killing him. And he called my friend and was like, yo, this is what I just did. And my friend like called the cops and let them know, like, yo, he just killed
Did he kill himself?
Yeah,
3
I don't know.
people, to be
Yeah,
exact.
well, he didn't kill the child. Well, he killed 3 people. He didn't kill her. She ended up not dying.
Just the
Her fiance died, and her child died that she was pregnant with. He stabbed them multiple times each, and they still have a child, and he's locked up for life.
Okay.
Of course.
So